Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to Battlefield 1. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. In today's episode we're going to be starting our journey through the campaigns of Battlefield 1. So, the campaigns are kinda, how would you describe it? The campaigns of Battlefield 1 are good, but they're kinda outdated for modern multiplayer of Battlefield 1.
Let's go.
That's just what I will say. It always shows, you know, Battlefield 2050 something, I don't even know what it is now. I tell you, I really do not like that new Battlefield, I tell you. But we might as well start our journey, and I think we'll start with Through Mud and Blood. One of my favourite ones.
My granddad fought in the Civil War.
But before we actually go do that, we got Mud and Blood, we got Storm and Steel, Friends in High Places, Advante Savoia, The Runner, and the last is Nothing is Written. That is a quote from Lawrence of Arabia, I'm pretty sure.
My granddad fought in the Civil War. Before I left, he told me what it takes to stay alive, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. New machines of war, like the tank, could sometimes change the battlefield overnight.
You know what, I never knew that
Luckily,
he said
they
that.
were mostly on our side. Mostly.
Ah, they're talking about the A7B. It was actually named after the department of where the tank was actually being made. Weird fact, I tell you, weird fact. But I tell you, I always loved the World War I tanks, I tell you. I remember hearing, well, not hearing, I remember reading a book a long time ago about this one single one. That, I don't know, I think that book was actually published in multiple books. I think it was only that one book. Because I'd never seen it. And it's not even when you look it up, you cannot find it. One of a kind book, I shall say. It was about a certain tank that was made too big to be used. Well, too big. But one of the high rank people who would be using the tank decided, you know what, I'm gonna fund this tank through my own money, and funded basically making the whole tank after it already been, you know, kinda made. It was made like 1 times too big, or 2 times too big, so they had to shift everything around to make it actual work. Something like that. It was quite, you know, a cool tank, I tell you. But I always loved the Mark, you know, 5, Mark 4, the original one that they made. Or, is it Little Willie? Yeah, the first tank, Little Willie. That was a good tank. Rupcourt, France, fall 1918. It is late in the war, as winter draws in. The Germans fortify their lines and dare the enemy to come to them. Waves of infantry die crashing against the enemy positions. On October 17th, British forces prepare for a mass assault on the town of Cambrai. With tank support, Allied command believes a breakthrough is certainty. And also, in the starting bit, you will see that the infantry goes first. The infantry is actually supposed to follow behind the tank, but due to this game kinda basically taking elements from World War II and bringing it into World War I to make it seem more interesting. But you know, it's very hard to describe, I tell you. But it takes World War II elements to World War I. Also, I don't know why he's having a, you know, 1,000 years stare at the very beginning of this, I tell you. When he's basically not even done any of this now. Well, haven't done it yet.
Edward.
Like, why are you just looking off in the random directions? You're just looking at artillery.
Come on, you miss all the fun. Fire!
Like, they should have just started at, you know, he just got off a truck or something.
Been looking at your papers.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'm ready to do my bit for king and country.
Listen, son, you find forward and reverse when you're told you'll do all right for me. Grab those, would you? Come and meet Big Bess.
Big Bess.
Woman of your dreams.
I was hoping that I could turn up the volume. Wait. That is a massive, beautiful tank, I tell you.
And our new driver, boys.
Like, is he trained in it? because you have to be trained in, you know, using these tanks. I tell you, it was quite a, how would you describe it? Quite a terrible job, because a lot of rounds would just penetrate the tank's armor.
Oh, bloody! Whoa! No! Don't swear. She does not like it when you swear. Finch. You've done this before.
Done what before?
Mind your business with manners.
Well, I hope he has.
Listen, don't worry.
You have to be trained to, you know, drive one of these back home. That's why they have training tanks.
Our orders are to punch through the German line.
With infantry following
Destroying
us.
artillery positions as we go, Finch.
The first, you know, one that they did in the Somme, they sent the tanks forward, the infantry followed, but the infantry never followed up, and they pushed like 10-20 miles into Germany. Well, not into Germany, but into German lines.
So you should enjoy that.
But the infantry never followed up, so their entire effort and them running out of, you know, fuel caused
All right, my boys.
them to be,
Remember, boys,
well,
do your jobs.
it was basically a failure, but it was a success at the same time. They pushed through the enemy line, they captured the enemy line, but they went further, and the infantry never followed up. That was in the Somme, I think.
Full ahead, driver!
Or it was Cambrai, I can't remember. It might have been Cambrai. Like, they took all these, you know, tanks, they were ready. Like, all of these soldiers should be waiting just to, you know, get up there, because when the tanks go, all the artillery's gotta be going, so you gotta get up there and running, huh?
Down for the shed.
Fall in, McManus. First ball.
I'll pluck every feather off that damn...
Easy there. That pigeon could save your life. It's our only line of communication.
I tell you, using pigeons for artillery support,
Starting to get the
it
hang of
was good.
What'd you do back
But-
home? Drove. A car. I was a chauffeur. All stop. This is far enough. Infantry will go in the first whistle. Then we follow.
The infantry is actually supposed to go behind us, that's the whole point of trench warfare.
to say.
Listen, we're going to cut down the guns up by that windmill.
Ah. The windmill that I cannot see due to your stupid smoke.
Give our boys some room.
We're supposed to be leading the charge, not following behind. We're the big tanks supposed to punch through everything, and that includes, you know, barbed wire. You can tell that I hate a lot of this stuff that, you know, is very stupid in this. But there's already many people that went over that, so I'll only point out a few ones across the way. That is such a stupid way for a, you know, tank to just disappear. Well, not disappear, blow up. It would have been more explosive a little bit more.
We're moving slow. Finch, what's the matter?
Engine's fine, sir. It's the mud.
Yeah, we're in the mud.
Field gun! Move and get a clear shot of those field guns.
I appreciate not being a target, new boy.
Those field
No!
guns are shredding their outfit. Look where that shot came from.
The artillery are too accurate, I tell you, to what it was actually in real life. It was terrible. They would, well, they were actually quite accurate sometimes, but it's very rarely that they were that accurate. And when I mean rarely, let me wait 1 second. When I mean rarely, a lot of the time you didn't need to be accurate because you were normally blowing up, you know, the enemy's fortifications, and also it became kind of like psychological warfare when they would just constantly, you know, send like rounds after rounds. 1 million rounds were fired in the Somme and Verdun and all that. And a lot of the time it was just, you know, you would not know when the artillery was going to end, and then it would just stop, and then the infantry of the enemy side would just run over. And then you would have to get to your position fast enough to
Hold position here.
hold it.
Clean out all the German guns.
They're putting up a heck of a fight.
Yeah, normally they would do this in World War II. Normally they would do it in World War II like this. I do love that detail that they did do this, like, you know, World War II. I do wish, though, I do wish that Battlefield 5 was exactly like this game, just reskinned as World War II. It kinda is in some ways, but they kinda updated it, and it kinda became terrible, I tell you. Terrible.
Boys are moving up!
Continue suppressing fire. Keep them on their heels.
Try my best to make sure. Ah.
Breaches on the retreat!
That's it. Hold them. Keep them suppressed.
Fun to keep them come!
Keep your eyes peeled for more of those guns, lads.
There we go.
We are righteous men!
Good job, lads. Now we take the next trench line.
I love how it's like World War II and World War I put together. I wonder if, you know, the doctrines of World War
Keep them moving!
II put into World War I, how different it would have been. Oh, I cannot hit that one over there. Like, when you play the multiplayer in this game, it is nothing compared to, you know, this, I tell you. Like, it'll be your last stand a lot of the time.
Hold here and clear the area. Be sure our boys have time to move up.
Don't know why that guy just stood still there.
Another high achiever! We got it!
There we go.
Keep Fritz back. Don't let them gain any ground.
Ah, sorry about that. Forgotten about that. Did that guy just go Mel? Kinda like the medic there. It sounded so much like the medic from TF2. I was wondering, you know what that sound was there for a second. And then it just clicked.
Looking good, good lad!
Good job. But remember, the day's still young.
I took out that gun.
Heading for the ruins. Clearing a path for the infantry.
One less field gun!
Oh, sorry my friend. Oh, sorry my friend. Hey, you gotta trust me, not the enemy.
Field gun down!
Mate, this is not the time for mating season. Please, it's not the time for mating season. Get off of me, please. This is so unprofessional.
One more down. Blast that gun.
Apple.
Hold this position. Mop up the remaining jerries.
Well, I know they're stormtroopers because they're throwing grenades and all that.
What the hell are you doing? We need to get back into the fight.
I know, I need to fix up my tank before we can actually...
Armor can only take so much, new boy.
I know! There it is, finally. Where's the enemy tank?
That launcher will rip our boys apart. Edwards, get us in. Fenners, go for the soft spots. One less field gun to worry about, boys.
You know what? The A7B did not really have that much, how would you say, weaknesses? Apart from its front, because its front was terrible. It had the problem of the same one as that French tank in World War I. That the front was kind of a bit too long. Oh, I actually saw that thing was dead. Oh wait, there is. Well, oh, it was dead. Exploded. I love fighting A7Bs, though they weren't really in that plentiful amount. My favourite actual one is actually the K-Wagon. But that was not finished before the end of the war. It would have been cool to see it though. But then it was destroyed promptly after the war. Same with a lot. I will tell you a fact. See a lot of the tanks that you see during the First World War were either, you know, after they did all the parades, they went straight to the scrapyard.
Driver, what are you doing? Take us back into the fight!
Well, I didn't know we still had to fight there. I was still clearing the town, so no Jerry's might be hiding in it.
Our boys need us. Turn this thing around. We've managed to move up. Great work,
Yeah,
lads.
I was already.
Heavy's raining fire!
Heads down. Wrong thing. Can't move it. I need you out.
What you gotta do with a rifle like that? Do you have K bullets or something? I'd already repaired the tank, my friend. You don't have to go out and die in a cutscene.
You good? You sure?
Well, I just joined this group and this guy dies. Now, if you want to hear a good story about a World War I tank, I would suggest you see... Ah yes, very harrowing. The horror. But if you're looking for a good World War I tank to go research, I would say go check out the Free Bentos. It's named after the food, you know, can of the time, and then, you know, it's still around to this day, I tell you. So it's not very good, it's terrible these days. Compared to what it was back in the day, the meat is just terrible. There's barely any meat, I tell you. It used to be able to feed a couple people, but now it can barely feed even one person. But you know what? It's a good tank story, I tell you. It's basically what inspired the Fury, the actual, you know, Fury, you know, movie. So if you want to check that out, you can go check that out. Good story, I tell you.
Just get us moving.
Sorry if I do talk about, but you know,
And get back in here.
it's just I research, you know, a lot of war stuff and a lot of history stuff every once in a while.
Get a move on, driver. Took on the damn Jordan and the big
Sorry about burping there, I drank some Houston. Oh, that's made me have hiccups.
Their artillery's holed up there.
There.
My ears are ringing.
I know my ears are ringing too. With how much you're talking.
Get a move, lad!
Field gun right now. Where that shot come from?
Right there. Wait, there was something over there.
Wipe out that field gun through. Watch your boys.
Now, this is supposed to be long range, you know, artillery. And is this close?
Lads, let's find the rest.
Wait, you think you would hit, you know, one of these buildings sometimes when you fire them? I guess it is all in wrecks here.
Cannon's gonna slow us down! Hit it!
Field gun close.
I know it's close.
Got him. That's trying out for the Air Corps.
Let's go.
Two. Keep at them, boys. That was the last one. Village is ours. You're too close
Tiny
to
tank
the
trying to
field
face me, yeah. Big tank. Though the FT tank was actually pretty good. Oh, so sad, that tree. Poor tree.
Target destroyed! Guns done! Punch it, Edwards! Gun down! Go!
Okay, go, 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 go. Helping out the team. Punching our way through this stuff.
What's that
Oh,
gun?
Ah, in there.
Gun crew is gone. Good job.
There you go.
Come on, the lads are counting on us to push in.
Well, they're supposed to go clear the trenches. I can't just clear the trenches for them. Because no one knows how to use one of the port side bits where a machine gun should be. And it looks like it's all the hitch. Is it Hitchcock? Yeah,
Give them
Hitchcock
hell,
gun.
lads. We're taking this position.
Because it's not circle, so it's not a Lewis machine gun that's supposed to go there. Ah. No, no, no. No, no. I know I'm going the wrong way. Just sometimes it's just so difficult to use this tank because it doesn't want to go in the direction you want to go in.
Blast that gun.
I would, but you would not hit it. Take that.
Take down that machine gun. Grenade!
Take that. Take that. Take that.
You and me make sure bitch didn't die for nothing.
Look! The red barons forgot his place!
What? Like, I like the reference, but you know, still, it did not make sense to me. There we go. Germans just seem to be a pest today, I tell you. There we go, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Keep pushing on, lads. We've soon taken this spot.
Take that, take that. Take that.
Artillery ahead.
Oh, now you're running away, huh? Before you were just running right in here, like, you know, you wouldn't care in the world.
What's that gun?
I know, I see it. Gotta clear that first team. Don't know why it blew up that bad. From a 6-pounder. Aha.
Clear! German attack closing on us!
There's a field gun!
Aha. Trying to navigate, aren't you? Take that.
Yes, that will shut them up!
Of course that would shut them up. They're dead. Oh. Looks like this person's never been to war before.
Wipe out that field gun crew! Clear the bridge of any German defenses!
That guy just walked right through that bridge. Did you see that?
Keep going! Move forward! Move!
Edwards, take us over! Field gun, watch out! More damn mud! Throttle up, push through!
What is he if I could take out from here? Oh, good.
What the hell was that?
Was that a reference to that one German trench getting blown up?
Infantry!
That was the largest amount of, non-explosive nuclear weapon explosion. Well, it's the largest non-nuclear explosion weapon.
Waiting for us. Get us moving!
Shit!
Can't get any traction! Push him back, lads!
Get off that thing, you
Infantry
big
barrel
scum!
here!
No traction, sir. I can't move her.
But I wasn't in the mud properly.
Come on, then!
There wasn't that many Germans when I was here.
You're gonna get us all killed! Edwards behind you!
So we closed the launches. Of course we get blown to bits.
Edwards! Release the pigeon! That is an order, son! Do you understand me? Sir!
None of them noticed that. None of them noticed that. I'm a pigeon. Deliver message to HQ. I am a pigeon. So peaceful, isn't it? I missed that plane. Ah, there it goes. Crashing into the churchyard. Your ancestors from 300 years ago, dead. Some of them might even be German. French. Who knows? Who knows? Nice time we're having, I tell you, just flying through the sky. Do 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 do. Just very quiet.
Message to PJ. Incoming boy. Message coming.
Wait for it.
Sir, you fire me.
Wait for it.
It's Delton, sir. Sir.
See what I said, right?
Green, 3, 6,
It's
4,
nothing like what he's saying now. On the message it says, you know, a certain thing, but it isn't accurate to what it actually is. So when they're firing, they're not actually firing in the right area. Also, I don't know how you can make 3 rounds fire in the same area. You're supposed to spread them out.
Here it comes, boys. Nice serving with your lads.
And that artillery should have just blown this entire thing up. That's where it should have ended. Because that artillery would not have let that tank live. That person would have been, you know, bone and dust.
You have the look of the devil, Townsend.
Is that right?
All we got out here is blind orders and chance. Which will do for us first, you reckon?
I'm sick of your lip, McManus.
I love the amount of nationality of different countries that are in this one, you know, landship. Faith.
Lions backing up.
Big miss. Give us a break. Give us a break. Come on. Ah, come on, miss. Come on, stop. Stop, big miss. Stop. It stopped. Are you just gonna stand there?
Well, if I start the engine, it's all got to blow up now. It's all covered in fuel. Now, you don't expect how hot it does actually get in one of these. It is. It gets piping hot. Claustrophobia would not have survived in World War One. That's how bad it is in there, cramped wise.
There's fog up ahead. I can't see more than 20 yards.
We're pushing through. Edwards, I'll drive. You jump out and scout ahead.
Don't be a hero, lad. Just do your job.
And that'll be where we will end it for today, I tell you. As to, you know, separate it up into different parts.
Let's all get through in one piece, eh?
Okay, well, that's where we're ending it, so have a nice day, safe, but it's double. Maybe it's more just need to get the vitamins, very important, and bye bye, see you next time, bye bye, bye bye.